Okay, now that I filled out the ratio table, I can write each equivalent ratio that's in there. So 4 to 6 is an equivalent ratio. 20 to 30 is an equivalent ratio. 60 to 90 is an equivalent ratio. And 120 to 180. These are my 4 equivalent ratios. Okay, but remember, you can write them as a fraction, or you can write them as ratios with colons in between. 4 to 6, 20 to 30, 60 to 90, and 120 to 180. Okay, you can also write them with the word 2 in between them. Any of these ways is perfect, so I'm going to write it 4 to 6, 20 to 30, 60 to 90, and 120 to 180. Okay, again, all of these ways are ways to write all of the equivalent ratios. So these are the equivalent ratios from the table. Okay. I'm going to do one more table, and then I'll give you some try-its. So, okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to go a little faster on my reasoning for this. So I'm going to start with, I know 4 to 3, and I want to find the blank that's up here. Okay. I know that 3 goes to 6. Okay, so I need to find equals something over 6. I know that 3 times 2 equals 6, which means to find the numerator, I need to take 4 and multiply it by 2, which is 8. So the number that goes up here is 8. Okay. Now, I don't know a number that goes from 8 to 24. Well, actually, I do, but maybe I don't. No, I'll just use it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to confuse you. So I'm going to use 8 to 6 to get to 24. So I do 8 over 6 equals 24 over what? Okay. I know that 8 times 3 equals 24. So then I can take 6 and multiply it by 3 also. 6 times 3 equals 18. So this number is 18. Cool. Now I've got my third ratio. Now I need my final ratio. I need to get to 96. Now this time I really don't know what number I multiply 24 by to get to 96. But I do know how to get from 8 to 96. Okay, notice I'm comparing the top numbers, the number of miles, because they're all the ones that are given. So I'm going to use 8 to 6. So I'm going to go 8 to 6 equals 96 to what? Okay. Now, I know how to get from 8 to 96, but if I didn't, what I could do is I can guess and check. I know that 8 times something is going to get me to 96, so let's try 10. 8 times 10 is 80. That's too low. Let's try 11. 8 times 11 is 88. Still too low. Let's try 12. 8 times 12 is 96. So this is times 12. Guessing and checking is a perfectly good way to do it. You can guess and check with a calculator or by hand. It's totally up to you. So since I multiply by 12 to get from 8 to 96, I multiply by 12 to get from 6 to whatever goes down here. So then I do 12 times 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So this is 72. Okay. And now my equivalent ratios are 4 to 3, 8 to 6, 24 to 18, and 96 to 72. Okay. All right. My last video is just going to be a try it.